This is AfroBlerd podcast.
And hello, and welcome to episode 2 of AfroBlerds podcast. Well, I'm your host, Reiu Luna, and we have...
Good afternoon, Black Nerds. This is your boy Exotica here today with your co-host, the Reiu Kenji.
The one and only Kenji, mate. The other one's on pasta.
We are excited to do episode 2 and more tape. The first episode was an introduction to the film. So these are where we're gonna be starting off with today. We're gonna talk about the Game Awards. This is where Zernica was the one who suggested this for this episode.
Yeah, because Jeff Keighley announced that on Twitter that he announced the nominees for the Game of the Year, which is AfroBlerds, Black Sun Wukong, Metaphor, Shadow of the Earth Tree, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And along that list is Balatro.
Yeah, AfroBlerds, I don't even know what that is, but my sons want that for Christmas, and they're gonna get it.
The only game I know on that list was Final Fantasy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Online with Final Fantasy Rebirth online, and then all the other ones. Although I am 3 DLCs behind, we're not gonna talk about that. I gotta dedicate my life to play that game.
There's also one more thing I forgot to mention. It is also a Metaphor. And AfroBlerds is a PlayStation exclusive, so that's why these two jokers haven't heard it.
Wait. What? You say Metaphor, I now know what you're talking about.
Ryan Strange has a PlayStation 5. Thank you very much. We have PlayStation.
No games.
I mean, I have a Switch, an Xbox, a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, and let me tell you, those consoles actually have fucking games.
Okay, well, Metaphor, when I first looked at it, it made me think of Persona, just from the cutout. The cutout, I was like, yo, is that Persona?
I mean, it is made by Atlas, so yeah.
But I know the list you sent me, I saw Baldur's Gate 3, which I did buy it last week after we did that episode, and I got the new Dragon Age games, which both of them are awesome. I can see why Baldur's Gate was on the storytelling list and other categories because yeah, I'm having fun, but there's that one character, that bitch, lazy whatever. I want to slap her.
Yeah. Now, when you say you want to slap her, are we talking about bottom or top, face-wise?
Bitch, I'm talking about a bitch slap.
Ooh, spicy. I mean,
I want to slit her throat. And then Shadowheart, ooh, she gets some nerves too. She's number 2. But the little yellow goblin, Les, whatever, I'm gonna call her Leah. Leah, she just, Somebody told me she gets better, but I hope so. Because those two bitches are getting on my damn nerves. And the only ones I like is Gail and the black dude. There's a black dude on there. And I'm like, okay, I may be gay, but it seems like those two are who I want to romance. And then it's the vampire. I can't remember the names, but those 3 dudes I'd rather romance than the freaking females. So hopefully I can find some more females because I don't want to romance those 2. It's just no.
And he also mentioned to Reina that a friend of mine liked Lizelle a lot.
Yeah, he got some issues.
Issues. Polka, crazy, you know. But who doesn't love Polka from My Hero? But sidetrack. You know, I like my share crazy too, but that lady that we're talking about on Boulder's Gate. Oh yeah, when I saw just a clip of that, I was like, can I slap her? And just
See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the
I was
only
like, I don't know
one.
who she is. I didn't put her in the place just one time.
Like, I would just want to slap, big slap.
These degenerates. But on Twitter, there have been multiple reactions to the fact that Shadow of the Erdtree and Bellagio got mentioned instead of games like Persona 3 Reload and the Silent Hill 2 remake. Because they are mad that a card game and a DLC got nominated, but not those two remakes.
Yeah, I don't have a question, but my strength did get Silent Hill to the remake, so I will give it a little play, get a little shot because you like it, and we could talk about and discuss it.
Oh yeah, there'll be a whole lot of discussions on that game.
I don't know much about Silent Hill. What I do know is getting more popular lately, especially with the Blerd badge. There was a couple of Silent Hill cosplays, and ZumiCon, there was a couple of Silent Hill cosplays.
That's SumiCon? Really?
I was just like, yeah. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
I see you out here walking. Nipples wrecked on me. You know?
Wait, so I was
out of it. Well, like, whoa, all right. I mean,
yeah, someone was cosplaying James Sutherland and also Pyramid Head. Those are the two characters that have been cosplayed.
See, that's the only thing I know the characters. I didn't know those characters I see at conventions is Silent Hill. I thought it was something else.
now, ladies over there being all wrapped up, bloody, nipples out. I was like, well, I'm not a Silent Hill fan, but I might start today. But that may be Silent Hill. Nothing going Silent Hill.
Oh, so you're a fan of those bubblehead nurses. I see what the type man you are.
Hey, if the boot fits on
Okay. Well, if y'all haven't looked at the list, go ahead and look at it because it's pretty interesting. It's a lot of different on the list. And I would say out of personal play-by-play, Baldur's Gate does deserve its prize. So, and Final Fantasy, because that is a classic. I like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the remake. I got the part 1. I need to finish it and then get part 2.
I do need to get part 1 as well because I've been dying to try that shit out.
I mean, I can let you borrow it. Real shit, don't you lose it, but I let you borrow it.
I'm not gonna lose it. I'll just sit on top of that shit, on chart.
Oh yeah. Next time I come over, I like you borrow it. Yeah. What can I do for you? What can I do for
I
you?
got my friend hooked on Final Fantasy Lightning Reborn, I believe, the one.
I did not play that one.
That one I played. It was pretty nice. But my favorite one right now is actually, of course, the Final Fantasy Online. It is the newest one so far. I think it's the Phoenix Rising. I played the demo. Really good. Really bad stuff. Really sad tragedy so far. And it's crazy. Just this beginning storyline, I'm just like, well,
I tried
the whole family is kind of, it's kind of fucked. And I want to buy the whole game.
I tried to play it online, but I couldn't really get into it. Most MMOs, I get bored when I play by myself. It's best when we play together. Remember, when we was in high school, we used to play MMOs all the time. And those was the fun members. But your butt always called my government name in the freaking chat.
Hey, what can I say? You know what I mean?
Nah, you was cringy. I had to run down the stairs and tell you slap you to not call my government name in the freaking game chat.
You know what? I mean, maybe I was trying to find you the wife.
You could have called my name, Reiu. I've been using the same freaking name since I was 14 years old.
I'm just letting y'all know if these guys were federal agents, they would not last a fucking minute.
Whoa,
I would last longer than his butt.
That's why I will let my persona take over. Persona! All right, but
Okay, honey. Okay. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Cool. Sorry. All right. Well, my persona. Not that persona, but my persona. Oh.
Okay, on to the next topic. Our next topic to discuss is anime dislikes. It can be disliking genre, disliking animes, and characters. And let me start off. My dislike in anime is, since I'm older now, it's the high school romance age gap shit. And then the queer romance when the boys or girls be like, well, we both are the same gender. We can't be. Bitch, yes, you can. Love is love. Like, get with the program, Japan. I hate that. That's why I love, like, a lot of queer, especially BL and GL animes is coming out lately. They go, we be like, oh, boy, we both the same gender. We can't be together. We can't be loved. Oh,
I was just about to say, isn't there a couple girl love animes that came out on Crunchyroll, which is really good?
yes, it's I'm in love with the Vanillas.
Yeah, I love that.
It's awesome. Oh, I love it. I actually listened to it's like an audio book of a short novel, and it's they married that one, and they have adopted 2 girls. So I didn't finish that. It's pretty good. I can see the link if you want to listen to it.
Okay. There's some of boy loves too, but I haven't really got to see him yet.
Have you? Oh, Cherry Magic. Yes, that one.
I've heard about Cherry Magic.
It is good. I was rolling.
Why do I talk about anime character that I dislike and also an anime that I just find not appealing to me?
What?
Recently, me and my friend have been watching Blue Exorcist. We just caught up with the most recent season, and I will have to say that Yukio, Rin's brother, I just don't like him because it's like his whole thing is like, oh, I'm not like my brother. I have this insane inferiority complex. It is just annoying the fuck out of me.
See, I don't know.
I care.
Yeah.
Brother. But I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I gotta watch it.
The power?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured without the powers, so he's always comparing.
Oh, so it's the one without the power being a little bitch?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. He's like, now you see why I hate him? Because it's like his inferiority complex.
It could be the ones that have all the powers in the world, but they were bullied all the time. So when they actually get the powers, they don't know what to do with it. They still let people step on them, and they act weak, lazy, and let everyone step on them. But at the same time, they can destroy everyone in the entire world. What the hell ever, they still let people treat them like dog shit and let their families and people die. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
What are you doing? You have the power to stop this. I'm in a little punk.
What happened marriage, which she's kind of like that. She's like a dual woman, but it makes a good story. So, because, she grows.
It's good that they grow, but when you get 14 episodes into one anime, I forget what it was because it burns my soul. And maybe some people don't. But once you get into it, the characters still have no development. I'm like, why?
Yeah, that does.
There's no development. The whole show is the side character. The main character does not exist at this point. It's all
like Naruto.
But Naruto did grow eventually.
Yeah.
They melted though, but eventually.
You mentioned he melted. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be One Piece long. I'll tell you that much.
Oh God, don't.
Hey. Okay, look. Over here, Reed had to go and read the wiki and cheat and skip ahead because it was too long without letting know.
It wasn't just wiki.
What?
Well, you had to write me out. It wasn't just the fucking wiki. I have other sources. God damn it.
Yeah. For me, I watched it from episode 1 to 1,000. Legit. Yes.
Well, good for you. I got kids and I have a job. I have a full-time job. I'm busy.
At the same time, I like brag about completing over 100 of the episodes in less than a month, less than a week. I think I was like, yeah.
That means you ain't got nothing better. You ain't got nothing.
Oh, you know what? If I had a kid, I would dress them up like Asu. Yeah.
I mean, I did dress my kid as Zenitsu.
Oh yeah. I will also say that Ava, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Does not appeal to me. I'm sorry.
I gotta see.
I didn't even watch that. I didn't know something about it, but it seems kind of boring.
Yeah.
Meg is kind of boring, except for Gurren Lagann, and that's another one. Yes. There was another Meg.
Another Meg. I forget what it was. It was on X. Dude, it was awesome. I forget what it was.
Yeah, that's a couple Megs. Like Gundam Seed was good. A couple
I think the
others.
problem with most Meg is they make the Meg fights super boring.
That is like the same shit. Like
And I'm like, you being in a robot, mechanical,
it's
futuristic
just the
stuff.
same
you
thing
have to
used
do the
over
fight.
and over again.
Glory fight.
Like Gurren,
80% dialogue, 20% fight,
Yeah.
and the fights are boring. And I'm like, well, you're gonna make this a slice of life. I mean,
yeah, Gurren Lagann though it hits everything. It hits every fucking thing.
oh yeah, I can log into that.
Yes.
You need it.
It's for the plot.
Oh yeah, I'm plotting all right. Every itch and the sweat and morsels.
But yeah, where was he? Yeah, it been delicate.
We asked basically just say Ava for short because
Yeah,
it's
it,
simple.
yeah, I can't really get into it. And it's like the romance is like, ugh. And it was, yeah.
Side note, Death Note has a game now. I don't know if you've seen it.
What?
Death Note. Yeah, Death Note has a game. So you all know about the game. What was that one? What's that one game everyone used to play? Imposters, people trying to figure out who's the real
Oh, like Among Us?
Among Us. So there is a Death Note Among Us, and it's actually pretty fun. A lot of people
That's
play
a,
it. It's
we gotta play
popular.
that together in live
We're trying to
stream.
guess who Kira is. And Kira's job is to kill L. L's job is to figure out Kira. You have detectives, people. You work as a team. You have a follower who's a Kira, and that follower is supposed to help you. You can swap the book. So if people find you out when you swap your book and they find no proof on you,
We gotta
it
play
builds
that
the time.
together.
The game
in
is
li-
really fun.
We gotta-
Especially with people.
Yeah, we gotta play that together and live stream it. You just kicked my camera.
Sorry about that.
Say no. Did you just say my government name?
Oh my
No, I said everything.
Like I said,
I said sorry about the camera.
Oh, okay.
I just said her government name is Camera. Yo, that's
No, I'm
wow.
not.
Oh,
Well, it
wow.
sounded almost similar.
It sounds her name is similar to Camera. Hey,
this
keep that in mind, Camera. I mean,
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, my name is Camera.
Note to self, we are actually this episode, all three of us is in the same room. So
Hey, wait a minute. I just said the government name.
That's it. This is why these two cannot be federal agents because they can as long.
but back to what I was saying, the three of us should stream that together on Twitch and do a video.
Oh yeah, definitely. It has. I think it's supposed to be like a like 8 or something.
Looks nice.
And it's very fun, especially when everyone's just talking, everyone's passing. You got parties with people.
And we ain't gonna be serious and I'll be drinking. It's
Oh my goodness.
hot.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yes, that was definitely the killer." Get her now.
With me, I cannot lie with the shit though. They would just like guess I am immediately Kira right off the bat.
What you doing in the basement? I
I'm the type of person because like I call Kenji's mom and then I'm like I did something and his mom's like, what did you do? I'm like, let's stop me doing this so I won't go to jail.
See, I'm not alive between every inch and morsel corner between the stories. Between the butt cheeks, I mean,
I can't.
Either way, that game is right up my alley. If you're not a liar, that game will make you a liar, and that can be helpful, especially if you're running.
Okay, on to next topic. So, I noticed this one thing, especially on TikTok and Facebook and stuff. There's a difference between Black people from the North and Black people from the South. It's a huge difference.
There's a difference between black people from two different locations.
Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, we're black. We have the same, but the way the southern people, us southern black folks act in the north is so much different, and it's like noticeable. And that goes to go. Excuse me. That goes to say that we country. Well, I am country.
Country.
I mean, we got the South Country black people, and then we got the South Country black
That's
people.
why I couldn't say the word water for a long time growing up. I still can't say it properly. All the time. Like, you say that again for me, water. You say that again for me,
Water.
I'm like, water.
Water.
You got that water over there. Oh,
Okay, what country we was in Texas? We got that Texas
I
flag.
used to say stuff and people were bullying me about water and another word. What was the word my wife used to bully me about all the time other than water? There was another one. Oh, instead of saying remember, I used to say the member.
Don't make me.
Like, what? The member, right?
And I thought I had bad. I have a speech impediment. What the fuck? Remember?
See, this man can't even fucking speak properly.
I'll still be the best Asian alive.
Okay.
Anything about Asian.
Okay. But no. But I noticed though, out of like a lot of like black people in the South and then people country, that's the city country, and the country. My butt, I love to camp. I love being outdoors. It's something about being outdoors that makes me twinkle. Like I love camping in the cold. And there's some black country folks, they don't like camping. So that's different forms of black country. I do not.
I mean,
Say it. What?
I mean,
It camping, it don't match.
it does match. There's a whole thing that's called Black People Camp and Black People. We do that. We enjoy the nature. So it's not such a white person thing.
We should put.
You don't know what that. This is Texas. I am not having another mosquito biting my ass again.
no, listen. As long as we don't smile, they won't be able to see.
Wait, I mean, that's you two. Y'all darker than me.
I mean, look like a nigga, but let's relax, buddy.
You know what's funny? I was looking through some old photos of Z when he was younger, and he was lighter when he was younger.
Hey, we're not for so too long. Once your coconut feed starts to burn, it doesn't go back unless they say, well, you got to stay outside at night. It's colder.
But yeah, he was actually lighter when he was younger. Now he's darker, which
Midnight.
making a sense. But yeah, I'm definitely country, like 18. I mean, like 18, AV 4-wheeler type of country. Like I go out. I mean, I want to go out like backpack. What maybe I wouldn't do any type of camping. Like
Yesterday, warmer than yesterday.
What?
It's from Family Guy. It's a country scene in there. So I don't think I said it fully right, but it was something about that, and that reminded me of you.
But yeah, I love going camping and fishing and like outdoor stuff. It's just something about that outdoor nature. It just feels right. Then we book.
Hey, Johnny, over there. So
Whoa.
we go camping. We are doing. We both running, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Where's that white? What the fuck? I am not white. I be the first one. I leave y'all motherfuckers behind.
I was like, all right, we both booked it, right? We out here like a cartoon.
Yeah, and y'all be like, where's Reiu? Reiu's already fucking gone. She zipped. She left y'all bitch asses behind. I mean, I'm black, but and I like go camping, but I'm not like the white type of shit. It's like, oh, what's that? Nope. Because I remember one time with my estranged, we went to a cabin and we was like, outside and walking around, just like it's we could say it's to the cabin, but we was kind of like in the trees, and I heard something like. I said, "Fuck that shit," and I left his eyes and booked it back to the cabin. So I'm adventurous. I'm adventurous, but I'm not that adventurous.
Just saying it's part of our Jitsu like buckets.
I mean, dude, I left his white ass behind to get killed, not my black ass.
It's funny. I was watching this church thing going on, and it was comical because the person was pretending to run away, like something happened. No one heard a noise, but once they saw he was running, they all looked behind him and saw nothing, but they all started running too. He said, "No, it's a prank. It's a prank." It was an all African church, and I was like, "Well,
no,
it runs in the blood." They all saw him leave, and they were just trying to run.
As I say, I'm adventurous, but I'm not that adventurous. I mean,
adventure time.
but no, I do listen to my instincts. And if my instincts say, "Oh, it's fine," like I can keep like anything can happen, and I can like fend myself off, then maybe. But if I have a fight or flight, I'm fleeing. Okay, I'm like, nope. I can tell what something's like positive or negative.
It's not even running at that point. It's just tactical retreat.
Yeah, pretty much. And I would have a knife. I mean. Yeah, I would stab a bitch. I'd be quick.
Same.
What?
I mean, when you're going out camping, you need to have pairs and shit, right?
Why not? No shit.
A knife, tranquilizer,
That part.
gun.
Okay.
A stick. I said stick.
I have everything. Bug repellent, spider repellent. I seen the videos of all the spiders, especially in Australia. They need to be wiped.
Oh, that's shit. That's scary.
Australia.
That's some shit I saw from Medicine.
But you're Ellie. The size of that spider, the size of my head.
I mean, to be fair, the Aussies did lose to a bunch of giant birds, so.
It's fine.
What?
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't go there. I wouldn't even live there for 2 weeks. I'll probably die.
Yeah, I would never leave the city. And I would always check the freaking toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the scorpion. Ooh, if I say scorpion, no. To the hell no. Hell no. No. Yeah, you know there's actually scorpions here in Houston.
Wait, what?
I'm not fucking lying. Somebody told me that their friend seen a scorpion, and they live like Magnolia / Tambo. Yes, the skeleton. They somehow migrated.
You're my
Because you know, skeletons are like when I say skeletons, scorpions. They are scorpions in Texas, more like towards El Paso, like up north, but they have been seen out here in Houston.
Well, you know what?
You know what?
Start cooking them.
Fuck that shit.
I mean, I didn't eat a scorpion, but I went to this place that has
Ew.
and it was a choice to eat a scorpion or a larva.
No, I go hungry.
I ate the larva.
Ew.
First time I ever ate it.
You're alone with that.
I was just like, you know what? Lion King was on to something.
Oh, God. Wow.
My appetite.
Wow.
And
Come
we're
on,
supposed to go on
dude.
a buffet too.
I mean, come on, dude. We like, ew.
I can honestly say, if we were in the woods at camping, and you could survive, I could survive because
Dude, we're gonna have food. What the fuck you mean?
you never know.
We're not doing permanent camping. What the fuck? Well, I mean, we're doing permanent camping, but not like the type of stuff where you had to gather your food and stuff.
Well, you know what? Larva's on the buffet.
You by yourself with that. I'm gonna make me a barbecue and stuff like that, and just some food up on.
Friend gave me a suggestion.
No, I ain't like you to ask.
Apparently, you should go ahead. Let me start cooking them up.
Do you know how small ants are?
Hey, full.
That's why you get a whole collection of them.
That just making my tongue hurt. My mouth hurts thinking about you alone with you by yourself, and I'm allergic to it. I swear when I ate my things.
Scorpion. We get scorpion power.
You see, yeah, you want to talk about my black ass to go in the woods, your ass in bugs and shit.
Well, to be fair, it was
Damn my ass.
How did you go through with that, big dog?
You better got paid for that. If you don't do that, you better got paid for that. And you want to talk about my ass to be in the woods and shit. At least I do my research and make sure it's safe for black folks to go to the woods.
Well, don't listen to Kenji about eating the bugs. He don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so could have turned my ass, bitch. Okay, so we're gonna wrap things up, and Kenji has a little Reddit story for us. So
Kenji?
not Kenji. I'm sorry, Zernica.
Oh,
It's Rainbow. I'm hungry. Come on,
Yes,
let's finish up so we can go and eat.
Yeah, and somehow I'm the big bad that you fuck you too. I just hate you so fucking shit. You know what? I cannot fucking too. Anyway, am I the asshole for yelling at my sister for putting her phone on Do Not Disturb and leaving her first grader at school without picking them up? Today at 4 p.m., my nephew's elementary school called. He's 7 years old and the first.
Why do you have a cell phone? He's 7. Okay, continue.
He hadn't been left at school for about 40 minutes after dismissal, and the office said they couldn't reach anyone on his emergency contacts. They asked if I could get in touch with his parents, my sister and her husband. I tried calling both of them, but the phones were on Do Not Disturb. The calls would ring once and go straight to voicemail, which was odd because their phones should usually ring a few times before going to voicemail. Since neither of them were reachable, I got concerned and decided to go pick up my nephew myself. While I was on my way, I kept trying to call my sister. She finally called me back about 90 minutes after the school.
Well, did something happen though? Like, why did it take that long to get in touch with her?
And I'm thinking if the kid has a phone, maybe it's because they wanted the kid to have contact that they need to call, but then they keep the kid use.
But 90 minutes at this point, like, what the fuck? Was she on drugs or hot? Like past? What the fuck is? What was she doing that long? Like, she had a kid, right? Like,
Maybe they'll tell us why she didn't answer.
yes, continue, please.
I kept trying to call my sister. She finally called me back about 90 minutes after when the school first tried to reach her, saying she and her husband had just been napping. I was
Really?
furious. It felt incredibly irresponsible for them to leave a child stranded at school and silence their phones, especially as parents of a young child and a toddler.
Yeah.
Her phone silent.
So you was asleep? You was asleep. Dude, I have 2 kids and they ride the bus. And well, my estranged, he works from home, but still when I had kicked them out like last year and I had to get them out the bus, I had a freaking alarm call to let me know, hey, I need to be waiting like 15, 30 minutes for my kids to get out the freaking bus. And I get my butt up. And so yeah, that's not a good excuse. That is really not a good excuse.
This is like completely ignore that shit. Well, let's see how the story goes. Her excuse was that her husband had to ask his grandparents to pick up my nephew, but there was a miscommunication. I told her that even if that was the plan, she shouldn't have put her phone on.
That part, you got kids in school, like you know, like that. Well, that's understandable, but it's like, dude, do you know how many schools get shot up and you put your phone in that? Like, you don't even give it. It seems like she doesn't even care that she has kids. Like, I would never put my phone on Do Not Disturb and when I'm at work or anywhere, and my kids are in school. Like, no, just no.
I told her that even if that was the plan, she shouldn't have put her phone on Do Not Disturb because of emergencies like this can happen. Her response shocked me. She said she likes putting her phone on Do Not Disturb during naps, and if I was going to react this way, she would remove me from my nephew's emergency contact list.
But wait, you try to get in touch for her for 90, 50 minutes. Do you know how that's like an hour is something long? And that kid must have been at school, stuck in school for like, what, 2 hours? They lucky they didn't get a call at CPS because I know my ass. I remember for a time when my kids had to go to two separate schools and that buses didn't get set up yet. And while I was picking up one kid, I was like 15 minutes late and not that far from school. They called me like, are you coming to pick him up? I'm like, yes. I had to pick up for one kid and then pick up the other kid. So they freaking called me 15 minutes after all the kids got picked up because they was ready to go. And so now these days, people are quick to call CPS, especially if when you're like 30 minutes, an hour late and not picking up the freaking phone.
They were like, yeah, we don't have time to hold your kids here.
That part, they be wanting to go. Like I said, I was just like 15 minutes late. I had just picked up my other son, which I was waiting in line to pick him up. And they just like, I think it was even 15 minutes. It was 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, I just got the other kid. I'm on the way. The other school, the second school I had to pick up the other kid was not that far. Like, it was literally like 3 minutes, like 3 to 5 minutes a difference from each other. And I'm just like, I'd be there like not, like soon.
I think what I find laughable about the story is the fact that like, oh wow, you're actually mad that fucking didn't answer phone calls. Maybe I should remove you.
What? Yeah.
Emergency contact list.
The uncle, was it a man or woman? Like who? Well, anyways, uncle/aunt has very right to be pissed off because your nephew is pretty much stranded here with no way to go. Like anyone that could just snatch. I mean, the teachers are there, but still, and you're not picking up the phone. I would be freaking the fuck out, and then you just like, oh, I was asleep, bitch. Do you forget you have a child going to school? That is not a daycare. I mean, sleep is important, yes, but guess what? I put my kids on the bus, and then when I say on the bus. That's when I take a nap. And depending on when I take a nap, if it's a late nap, I make sure I put an alarm clock about 15, 30 minutes before I had to wait to get my kids off the bus. And I get my butt up because I'm like, hey, I gotta get them off the bus. That's an irresponsible parent. I'm sorry, but yeah. And I know. Because I know one time I was in that situation, but it was like nobody called. I literally had to wait. Like I don't remember how long, but I remember I had to wait for my dad to pick me up he's the best. I think it was traffic or he can get out of work or something like that. But that's a different difference than going to sleep. It is.
She also added that I was the last contact on the list anyway because her in-laws, grandparents, were listed first.
Okay. So where the fuck was how is it miscommunication? For one thing, when I go out of town and my in-laws get the kids, I make sure they're strange. Make sure they know, hey. You still gonna be getting them right? Or you still get like he calls? We verify that somebody's gonna be there to get the kids. And if like say the teachers called me like, oh well, somebody had to pick up the kids, and I'm like, well, I'm out of town, so my in-laws just gonna come pick him up or call them. Like what?
Okay. She then accused me of overreacting, saying that normal people wouldn't get angry about something like this. She even mentioned that she, friends this year, now understands how normal people
knowing people, where the fuck are these people? Because obviously they think it's okay to fucking go to sleep and put your phone on do not disturb. When I don't even put my phone on do not disturb, but guess what? When somebody calls me and I'm in a good nap, I would look to see who was calling, and I'd be like, depending on who it is, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. I was just like pressing them, click, turn off the silence, go to sleep. That's it, and go back to sleep. Like, do this person have people calling like debt collectors or something like that? Because why would you need to put your phone on do not disturb unless you have somebody constantly calling you? Like, that's not an excuse.
I find it insulting. I find this insulting because I was the only one responsible enough to answer the school's call and make sure her child was safe. She continued justifying herself, saying it's normal for people not to answer their phones if they're busy at work or in meetings. She insisted that having her phone on Do Not Disturb was necessary because she naps with her toddler and needs complete silence.
That's not an excuse. That's not. I work in a warehouse. I work at Amazon. And I'm not a person to have the phone on the floor, but guess what? If I had somebody call me, I would just rush off and pick up or something. That's not an excuse.
By the end of this conversation, she tried to feel like I was in the wrong for being upset. She said I had a right to be concerned, but no right to be angry or yell at her. She then added that she doesn't like spending time with family because there's always an argument when she talks to us. This left me completely baffled. Instead of showing any gratitude for my help, she threw backhanded insults at me, even though I was the one who ensured her child's safety. Her reaction made me question whether I was wrong to be upset, but I still feel her behavior was irresponsible and ungrateful. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Kenji, you've been silent for months.
Just listen, when it comes to parents, I'm not one. But yes, it is very irresponsible. And it happens a lot with some people and parents, and they shouldn't be parents at all. Same thing with responsibility with some people try to become parents to pets at the same time, but they don't even take care of pets. You're just like, why?
Yeah, like that one TikTok video, the dog Simba, like that is. You seen that?
I don't get that.
Man, no, but like, no, it's just like pretty much like she's a horrible dog parent, and everybody else on TikTok, especially black dog owners, is like, no, this is how our dogs act. And we can do all this, and they can just lay down. Your dog is not properly trained. You're a horrible. Like that dog pretty much runs the house. It's like, no, because my dog, he knows better. He knows I run the house. He eats when I tell him to eat. He better not growl at me or snap at me or whatever else.
I think like this type of behavior of like basically trying to justify something where you know you're clearly in the wrong, but it's like, no, I'm totally in the right. What is wrong with you for yelling at me?
I hate people who be like, oh, no, this is no, it's not. It's not. I'm not talking in my ass because I know it's not. Just because, like, let's say, my situation, this person, he my strength. He doesn't have friends. All he talked to is his brother, his one friend. He only got a friend, and his mom. So it's like, how will you know? Like, you isolated. So like, you say it's normal, but I'm telling you, to a person who socializes with many people a day, it is not normal. But he insists that it's normal. So, yeah, I experienced that before. It's just sad.
Yeah, I was just saying, she doesn't deserve to be like parenting her child if she's doing shit like this.
Yeah, but that just let me stop because my mom is it's coming and I can go on and on. But let's go ahead and wrap this up. I know last episode I said that I was gonna really excerpt for Vampire and Drag Queen, but we freaking hungry. So next episode maybe we can get some time into talking about it. And if you like what you listen to or have any suggestions what you like to hear, please let us know. We would like to hear from you. And like always, you can always follow us at AfroBlerds Podcast, or you can find me and anywhere on all social medias on Reiu Luna.
And with me, you can find me anywhere. I mostly be on Twitter and just looking at any shit that I find funny or some interesting information that I find. And Kenji?
You can find me on the deep web.
Oh my God! Stop!
OnlyFans. I'm
Hey!
No.
Let's not get into that.
Okay, so you can find the real Kenji. You can just find by typing it up. You'll find my Instagram, or if you want to find my Twitch, it's a different name. But I'm wondering if I can change the name. I'm not gonna mention it.
You can change it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have a whole avatar with it. That's why. But I'll see what
I can show you how to change it.
Yeah, on TikTok, I'm trying to change my my ad and everything. Like Exotica, I got there, but my other name is like I'm trying to figure that shit out.
Of course, boys, I can show you how to change everything up. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Till next time, bye.
See ya.
I'll leave.
Oh my God, I do one thing this serious.